Maya Thompson wasn't a risk-taker. At 29, her life was predictable, coffee shop manager by day, cat mom by night. But on the morning of October 14th, she took a different trail for her weekend hike, a path that changed everything. As she climbed deeper into the woods of Briar Ridge, a strange sound pierced the silence, a baby's cry. At first, she thought she imagined it. But it came again, louder this time. Her heart pounded. "Is someone out here?" she called. No answer. Following the sound, she veered off trail. After 10 anxious minutes, she found it, a tiny bundle under a tree, wrapped in a dirty blue blanket. A newborn. Maya's hands trembled. The baby was cold, but alive. She immediately dialed 911. Chapter 2, Shockwaves Through a Small Town. When the police arrived, Maya gave her statement. The baby was rushed to the hospital and miraculously, was healthy. News spread quickly, "Baby found abandoned in woods," the headlines screamed. The town of Briar Ridge hadn't seen drama like this in years. Rumors swirled. Was the baby left by a runaway teen? Was it linked to the old criminal cases? Some claimed it was a ghost story. But the hospital found something shocking, a DNA match in the system. The baby was the biological grandchild of Evelyn Carter, a woman whose daughter, Lila, had mysteriously vanished 22 years ago. Chapter 3, The Ghost of Lila Carter. In 2003, Lila Carter, 17 and pregnant, had disappeared from her family home. Her case had gone cold. Her mother, Evelyn, never gave up hope. Now, Evelyn stood in the hospital, staring at her newborn grandson, whispering, "Lila, did you survive?" The police reopened the case. Investigators began tracing the baby's scent. How did the child end up in the forest? A security camera from a gas station 5 miles from the woods showed a woman wearing a hooded jacket, placing a baby carrier near the edge of the trees, just hours before Maya arrived. The timestamp? 22 years to the day since Lila vanished. Chapter 4, The Letter. 2 days later, Maya received an anonymous package at her door. Inside was a handwritten letter. "You were meant to find him. Please take care of him if I can't. His name is Eli. I'm sorry I couldn't stay." No signature. But the writing matched samples from Lila's old journals, confirmed by police. Lila was alive. But she didn't want to be found. Chapter 5, Who was Lila now? Maya couldn't stop thinking about Lila. Who was she now? Why abandon her own child? Police learned that over the years, Lila had been using different aliases in shelters and small towns across state lines. Each time she came close to getting help, she'd disappear again. Theories emerged. Had she been running from someone? Was the father abusive? Was Lila trafficked? No one knew. But Maya knew this. Lila had chosen her. She could have left Eli anywhere, but she left him where someone would find him. Chapter 6, A New Beginning. Child Protective Services temporarily placed Eli with Maya while they searched for family. Evelyn Carter, now in her 60s, begged for custody. But her health was declining, and legally, she didn't qualify. Maya wasn't sure she was ready to raise a child. But one night, holding Eli while he cried, she whispered, "You didn't come into my life by accident, did you?" That week, she filed for emergency guardianship. Chapter 7, The Mother Returns. Just when the town began to settle, another twist hit. A woman walked into the Briar Ridge police station. Pale, gaunt, and shaking. I'm Lila Carter, she said. I want to tell my story. Lila revealed she'd run away at 17 after being abused by her boyfriend, a much older man who threatened to kill her if she told anyone she was pregnant. She had survived years of hiding, abuse, and fear. Only after escaping again recently did she give birth to Eli. But overwhelmed with PTSD, she didn't trust the system, or herself, to keep him safe. I didn't want my baby to suffer like I did, she cried. So I chose someone kind. I saw Maya's story in the local paper once. I watched her from afar. I knew she'd protect him. Chapter 8, The Court's Decision. Lila wasn't arrested. Instead, the court ordered trauma counseling and allowed supervised visits. Maya was granted permanent guardianship of Eli, with Lila's full blessing. In a packed courtroom, Evelyn held her daughter's hand for the first time in over 2 decades. You're home, she whispered through tears. Chapter 9, Chilling Truth, Warm Ending. The town of Briar Ridge, once haunted by the disappearance of a teenage girl, found closure through the cries of a newborn baby. Maya, once a quiet barista with no family of her own, became a mother and a hero. And Lila? She slowly rebuilt her life with therapy, forgiveness, and the love of a son she finally got to know. Ending, narration close. Sometimes, the darkest woods hide the most unexpected miracles. And sometimes, a cry in the forest isn't a warning, but a whisper of hope.